MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending World Series champion, Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I think you still have to look out for David Wright. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
John Lester gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he had the strikeout stuff working. He got 10 strikeouts. It was fun to watch. He pitched deep in the game. Hopefully he'll give us another one of those performances in this game. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At down at third base, Chris Bryant, you talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, center fielder, number 3.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber racing back. Gone! So a solo shot here for David Wright. His first homer here in the series, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Batting third.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. Mets get one on the David Wright home run. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's 1-0 Mets. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Jacob deGrom will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was really dominant stuff. Double-digit strikeout. He dominated the hitters. He kept his team in the game. He did everything you want a great pitcher to do. I'm looking for that type of performance again today. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Batting third, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. On to first, and there were two down.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Addison.
Stepping in,
Russell.
Addison Russell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. Two men are on with two men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got two outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Mets, shortstop Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. His past history against John Lester, a 3-for-12 line. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Lucas Duda now. There goes Cabrera. Pitch swung on and in time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Now Lester's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
0-2 now from Lester. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Hey, anytime a pitcher
catcher.
locates a fastball on the
Wilson
inside corner,
Contreras.
it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Duda has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th.
So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And the winner here will earn a date with the Washington Nationals to decide this year's National League crown. Stepping into the box, John Jay. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2, and that slider's almost in the dirt.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Jacob deGrom is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In is Curtis Granderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 now to Granderson. A changeup over the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1-1 on its way from Lester. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Another try at 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now. David Wright would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. From deep in the hole. And he's safe at first. Boy, great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. In now, David Wright. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The left fielder, number 50.
Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 now from Lester. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set, now the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So striding forward now, John Lester. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher, lead off the inning. But when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Kyle Schwarber is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes is going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of this series. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece.
Leading off for the Mets, shortstop Asdrubal Cabrera.
To third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. On the ground up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, number 18.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
One now to Zobrist. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready with another 2-2. This is line to left, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Addison Russell.
First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
All right. 22. Jason.
Digging in to try it again.
Hayward.
Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. This is foul right side. The next 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. There's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs strand 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
d'Arnaud.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in, Jacob deGrom comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In is Curtis Granderson. As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Just hung in there on that one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And this is fouled straight back. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And there's ball 1. One and one. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Jay is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
John Lester.
Stepping in now, John Lester. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now Lester squares and gets this one down, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He went deep last time up. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hot shot to third. Wright has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Runners on the move for second. And this one gets away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Brett Anderson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
37, Brett Anderson.
as Drupal Cabrera will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Second baseman.
Standing in now, Neil Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy.
Well, that's what you call a 2-strike approach. Anything close, you're swinging. This ball's out of the zone, but it's something he can handle. Don't leave it up to the umpire to make the call. If you can reach it, hit it.
Into the box now, Lucas Duda. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Oh and 1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Walker rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Into the box, Jacob deGrom. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Rizzo is over. 1 out.
Center fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Ball 1. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 now to Granderson. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of the spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Standing in now, David Wright. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Not close. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
The 2-0 home to Wright. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but it got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Cubs 1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Granderson going back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His second home run of the series, and it's a 7-2 game now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate. This guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
1-1. Here it comes. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Wright will put this one away for the first out.
Up next for the
That's
Cubs,
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Jason Hayward now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
One and two. Here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 7 and the Cubs 2. Fernando Salas gets the call
now
from the pen to take over
Mets,
on the mound and start the home
59,
7.
Fernando Salas.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Cespedes on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
For the Cubs, center fielder John Jay.
In now is John Jay. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
One and one. Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a high pop-up. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Koji Uehara has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen as
Cubs,
he'll do so to start
number
the
19,
8th.
Koji Uehara.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Neil Walker.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Rizzo. One away.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
2 out, nobody on. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-2. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jerry Blevins will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Rene Rivera is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 44, Rene Rivera.
Chris Bryant is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
The 0-1 pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Oh, that ball looked like a good pitch right there. That could have been strike 3. I got to calm myself down. But so does he. He's got to just calm down. We all saw the pitch. But what he's got to do now is execute again.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 0 for 4. 1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ben Zobrist is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1-0 delivery. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Josh Edgen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Addison Russell will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding in, Rene Rivera. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Center fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the 3rd baseman, David Wright, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Ready on 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Addison Reed, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Addison Reed. Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Cubs, catcher Wilson Contreras.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1 sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And Walker's throw is right there for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder Sean Shea.
Striding in once again, John Jay. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, to find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Javier Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Career history with Addison Reed. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 2-1. And it misses 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-0. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Right in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Hit on the ground to third. And the Mets have taken their first step. They're headed to the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. David Wright. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game.